Hey there, welcome back to 7 Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're diving into a book called Good Morning, I Love You by Shauna Shapiro. Sophie, I have to ask, when you first saw that title, did you think it was a little cheesy?
Oh, totally. I mean, good morning, I love you. It sounds like something you'd see on a motivational poster with a sunrise. But then I started reading, and I realized it's actually a really profound practice. This isn't just a greeting, it's a whole approach to how we relate to ourselves.
Right, and that's what got me. Shapiro is a clinical psychologist and mindfulness expert, and she's drawing on decades of research. The core idea is that most of us are our own worst critics. We think being hard on ourselves will make us better, but it actually just triggers our threat response, flooding us with cortisol and keeping us stuck.
Exactly. She calls it the inner critic and explains that self-criticism activates the same neural pathways as physical danger. So we're literally fighting ourselves. And the alternative she offers is self-compassion, which isn't about letting yourself off the hook. It's about creating safety so you can actually learn and grow.
One of the things I loved was her framework: intention, attention, and an attitude. Intention is your why. Attention is where you put your focus, and attitude is the quality of that focus. And she argues that attitude is the most overlooked piece. You can meditate with a harsh, judgmental attitude and actually reinforce self-criticism, or you can bring kindness and curiosity.
Yeah, that really hit me. Because I've definitely done that, tried to fix myself through mindfulness and ended up being really hard on myself for not doing it right. She talks about how our culture is obsessed with fixing. We approach our pain as a problem to solve, but she says we need to learn to be with our experience instead.
And that's where the Good Morning, I Love You practice comes in. She shares her own story of going through depression and feeling completely disconnected. She started saying those words to herself every morning, even though it felt fake at first. And over time, it rewired her brain. It's neuroplasticity in action.
Right, the science is really cool. Every time you criticize yourself, you strengthen the neural pathways for threat. Every time you meet yourself with kindness, you strengthen pathways for safety and connection. So self-compassion is a skill you can build, just like any other habit.
But I think a lot of people push back on this, worried that self-compassion will make them lazy or self-indulgent. I know I did, but Shapiro addresses that head-on. She says self-compassion actually enhances motivation because it reduces fear of failure. When you're not terrified of making mistakes, you're more willing to take risks and persist.
And she distinguishes it from self-esteem, too. Self-esteem is contingent on success and approval, so it's fragile. Self-compassion is unconditional. It's about recognizing your worth just because you're human. That's a much more stable foundation.
There's also a powerful section on shame. She says shame is the belief that something is fundamentally wrong with you, as opposed to guilt about something you did. And self-compassion is the direct antidote. When you hold your shame with kindness, you start to see that your flaws don't define you.
Yeah, and she brings it back to the body, too. She encourages placing a hand on your heart, noticing the warmth, softening your shoulders. It's about getting out of your head and into the physical sensation of kindness. That's where the real healing happens.
Okay, so the one thing I'm actually taking away from this book is to start each day with that simple greeting. I've been trying it, and honestly, it feels a little awkward, but there's something about saying, "Good morning, I love you" to myself that shifts my whole posture.
And if you want to explore more of these ideas, the whole library is over at 7minutebooks.com/app. Over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language. It starts at $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 for lifetime access. For me, the big takeaway is that we don't have to earn our own kindness. We can start offering it right now, just by saying hello to ourselves with love. We'll see you in the next one.